Hello, Rares.
Hi.
It's a pleasure to have you here today. Thank you for agreeing to spend a few minutes with us. Could you tell me a little bit about what you described earlier in regard to that period in 2008 after your performance in Beijing? You took a pause from sport to reflect on your future. Just tell us about what happened in those 6 months.
Yeah, so after the Olympic Games in Beijing, 2008, I finished the competitions and the trainings because I wanted to finish fencing. But I stayed home for almost 6 months. I was reflected and I was speaking with my family, with my coaches and with my friends. And I took the decision that I have to start again the fencing, and because I didn't wanted that to be all. So I wanted more results and bigger results.
Mm-hmm. So you came back to fencing?
Yes, I came back to fencing.
And from a performance, in the winter, and from a performance perspective, how did you go?
I won the next year the World Championship in teams competition.
Mm-hmm.
I was the second in individual, and I think I won two World Cups during the season. And being on the podium for almost every competition that I went to.
Okay. Do you think that break helped your performance, strengthened you?
I don't know, but I think that moment that I was thinking about fencing and without training helped me because I wasn't prepared to finish the fencing so soon.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That sounds like you came back even bigger, better, and stronger. Now, I know that in 2009 there was an injury.
Yes, actually it was at the beginning, and in 2010, at the beginning of the year, it was a knee injury, and I had to stay more than a half year to recover after that injury. Actually, it was a surgery after the injury, and after that 2 or 3 months without training at all, only kinetic things for the knee. And after when I recovered my knee physically, I had to start over with the fencing preparation.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm going to fast forward to London. The result there was
second place and silver medal in teams competition, and fourth place in the individual.
Mm-hmm. So an excellent result. Now going from injury in 2010 to such a result says a lot about your mental toughness and your determination. Let's just spend a moment, if we can, getting inside your head. If you can tell me, what got you from being injured, with a damaged knee, to such a strong result in London.
So at the moment when I had the injury, I had already big medals like World Championship and European Championship. But I didn't have the Olympic medal, and I wanted this very hard because it was the only medal that I missed.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to be better every day, to be back in the elite of fencing, mm-hmm. and to win the medal in London, which happened.
Okay, you told me that from a very young age you wanted to be the best.
Yes, from my fencing beginning, and not only in fencing, in everything that I do. I was also very good in school,
mm-hmm.
So I wanted to be the best. When I started fencing, I wanted to be the best in the venue. After that, I wanted to be the best in the area. After that, when I was the best in the area, I wanted to be the first in the country.
Mm-hmm.
When I was the first in the country, I wanted to be the first in the world. And after that, after I was the first in the world, I wanted to be Olympic medalist also, because I didn't have that medal.
Okay, so there's always that strong determination to be the best.
Yes, every day with this thought in my head, and I work a lot to do this, but that was my principle.
Okay, and how did you get through the hard times when you're working? I mean, the rigor, the need to constantly train, and sometimes that's not easy. How did you get through those moments when you perhaps felt, it was too much or too hard?
I knew at the beginning, and from the beginning, that I cannot achieve my goals without hard training. And mm-hmm. even if I didn't want to train one day, or I was not in the mood to train, I worked because that was the thing to do. And also my teams and the team that I grew with helped me a lot, because when 9 people are working, you cannot be the only one to say, okay, I'm tired, I don't want to work.
Time to go home. So having your colleagues around you was a great help.
Of course, and I was part of a big and good and very close group with my colleagues and with the coach also, and we did a great job together.
And earlier you told me a story, some stories which I liked, about what happened when things went wrong. In a competition when you didn't get the result that you wanted to get.
It wasn't about me. All the time it was about, I don't know, maybe about the machine, maybe about the referee, maybe about the venue, maybe about the saber or something. Even if in my mind I knew that, of course, the bigger part of the problem is me, I was blaming something else or somebody else.
So shifting that attention was able to help, although you did realize deep down that it had something to do with you.
Of course, and the first changing, it was not to change the saber, to change my style, but...
Okay. Any last words you'd like to share with us about performance?
Yeah, you cannot make performance without hard work, but if you do only hard work without goals, big goals, you cannot do nothing also.
Okay. Thank you, Rares.
You're welcome.
Goodbye.